So what you saying? Nani? Get out my business, okay?
So we have the big three here. For all you guys that don't know, there was a legendary team, a legendary squad that came through the graceful halls of Thornton Fractional North. This is obviously me being Heero. I have Nafi and Luke with me. They are the amalgamations that make my brother and sisters. Luke is not in frame, even though we spent a good significant amount of time getting him into the shot. He's putting away his groceries, but this is enough time for him, so he's gonna take it for us. You guys already know Nafi. She has a great segment, Tea with Nafi. We appreciate her coming back again. Luke, say hi to your friends and family at TF North.
What's going on, everybody? I'm here for the support.
You're not in camera. You're not in frame.
Where's the in the frame? Is he in the camera?
He's in the but he's just standing up and his camera's looking at his shirt.
Oh,
what about?
And then he touched everything, and then it went to compose.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I can see him.
Okay.
Right, there you go, Luke.
What's going on? I'm here.
Luke, as a TF North alumni, what does it feel, man? How does it feel to see all this going down? They're trying to raise money for children. 20,000, 24 hours. His camera's gone again. Why did we agree to bring Luke on? Well, who made this agreement? Like, why was this part? No, I just wanted his wallet. I didn't need him per se. Was this part of the agreement that I had to bring him on?
All you want wallet? How could you?
I know Luke's strong point, and if Luke doesn't feel pressured for it, he doesn't perform for it.
Well, what happened to his video?
Well, he took a call.
He had to have taken a call. The guy is so busy. Unfortunate.
So now we're going back to chat for 2.
There he goes.
Hey, sorry guys, I had to take that call. But yeah, no, it feels good to be back. Hope everybody's doing well at TF North. Proud alum over here.
So tell us a little razzle dazzle. What's a great memory you have of being at TF North?
Man, I really enjoyed the senior prank that we got in trouble for.
Oh,
we cleaned up.
That.
I mean, our prom was on a boat. I mean, I got so many memories, man. Playing sports and just the friendships I still have to this day have been great. So yeah, but the senior prank and the prom were 2 of my favorite memories, probably.
Prank, man. Wow, we had rats, we had mice, cockroaches.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You guys brought in rodents into the school?
Yeah, got in trouble. They said we were gonna graduate. I thought they were serious.
Yeah, crickets and everything.
Why did y'all do that though?
So you know how loud that was.
Y'all couldn't be normal, just like TP the principal's car?
No, we didn't do all that, but we basically just planted a whole bunch of stuff, toilet paper, and the reason we got in trouble though is when we put we put the oil on the staircase. That's when we really got in trouble.
We definitely made it a danger zone for sure.
You guys
we wouldn't have put the wall there because people were slipping.
Yeah, that's a fire hazard. That's a life hazard.
Oh yeah. That's when we really got in trouble when we did that. But oh man, great memory.
The greatest pranks that they've ever seen in history, and it was.
I don't necessarily think it's a prank. Who orchestrated this? Was this y'all's idea?
Heero, Melinda Goody was involved.
Yeah, she's a legend. Nafi doesn't like Melinda Goody because she.
She was my fellow. She was my setter in volleyball.
I don't know why Luke's video disappeared again, but I think he would.
I see him.
Yeah,
I didn't touch anything.
I think it's on my side, but I'll put him back and bring him back in real quick.
See if he's on the stream.
No, he's not on the stream. I can't see him.
Turn my camera on and off?
Yeah, turn it on right now because it's not on. Now it's on.
Okay.
It's just loading. It's all right. They got a sneak peek of him. Oh, Nafi, it's Miss Griffin. I was the JV volleyball coach your senior year. So good to see you. How are you?
Hey, volleyball in the house.
Um, I'm gonna go for chat for two because they can't hear. They can't. They can only hear Luke. They can't see him.
Oh, they can't see me.
Nah, I don't know why. Like your camera's not loading on the second frame. I think it's because we're timed out. But I should be.
Let me turn off and on now.
Oh, it's not that full.
It's such a simple like father like son, man. I gotta love it. But you know, as the big three, we take great pride in, you know, being from the north side, and all the accomplishments were a constant reminder to kids. I think like the big part is like I wanted to show that we have diversity. So like, you know, me working in the medical field, Nafi working for our veterans and working in the government, and Luke being in the sports agency world. Like a lot of people tend to have this weird off-lot idea that, you know, from North it's not possible, but there's three of us in three different directions and anything's possible. And it's not just one-sided. Like we were all able to intertwine our intellectual ideas and bring it all in one. For example, I played in the league and all that good stuff, but I still wanted to take my trajectory and my knowledge and move forward. Luke didn't play as many sports as me and Nafi. Well, he didn't dominate like me and Nafi. Let's put it out there. But he's the one that's signing multi-million-dollar agents now, so multi-million-dollar players. So who got the last laugh? Who got the last laugh? So you can look at it like that. We can look at it like that, but it's still pretty impressive. And, you know, I think it's super important that, you know, we put these faces on camera. We let you see that, you know, it is possible, especially, man, there's a lot. There's a lot that goes on. And, you know, we've all walked through those hallways, those lockers you guys are using, we used. But I think the big difference is that we always had a very solid foundation, and while that's not the same, we can't say the same for everybody. We still want you to understand that the advocates that you have for you at TF North High School. I think Altenberg and Russo and what they're doing right now is just further proof. We never had anybody do that for us. Not to say that that no one would have been capable of it, but it's just the thought process you put into it. Like this is what they decided to do to help their students. Let me switch y'all out real quick. I'm gonna switch y'all and Nafi out. So, any kind words that you have for the people? What's some advice you would give to some of the students, Luke? It's besides invest in Tesla.
Yeah, don't invest in anything until you educate yourself. That's the number one advice I would give you as far as investing goes. But I think the biggest thing for me was experience. I think, you know, I got outside my comfort zones. Obviously, I moved away, you know, after my undergrad and moved to Georgia, took a chance. And I know I wanted to work in sports and took every opportunity. I know a lot of people are not for working for free, and it's a big controversy, but I mean, honestly, I can say that my voluntary work has gotten me to where I am right now. And I think you got to offer value. I think that's the biggest thing that I look for in people that I hire, and is value. You got to find something that you know somebody can't replace you for. And then I also think you also have to, you know, shake those hands and make those connections and network with the right people. And you need a little bit of luck too. I'm not gonna lie, especially in the sports world. But I think the biggest thing is educating yourself. And again, if it's 2 years, it's 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, whatever it is, you got to educate yourself in order to, you know, kind of reach your goals. And a lot of people, you know, out of Calumet City probably don't go to college. Some do go to college, and the choice is yours. But again, as long as you are kind of comfortable in your shoes and don't have any ceilings. I mean, for me, I never looked at Calumet City like, oh, I can't go to this place or work for this place. I looked at it as I can, you know, achieve as many goals as I want to. So use your resources, apply for scholarships. You know, there's a lot of scholarships out there that it's just free money sitting around, and there's a lot of people who apply to it. Yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents there.
Luke with the rap sheet of information and data, deep dive. We like to see it. We love to see it. There's always, you know, something there. And one thing I'll speak to Luke with for sure, he was always a person who persevered and did it with a smile on his face. Have fun while you're doing these challenges. While you're challenging yourself out there in the world, have fun while you do it. Make forever friendships. There's an old saying in the African proverbs, 20 friends can't be friends for 20 years. So the few that you can keep, hold on to them. Nafi, you being the social butterfly that you are, and having the twin, let's switch over because now we got it. What was it like for you? What's some advice you would give the kids?
Well, first for me, I've always been a person that just likes to try new things. So like even in high school, like trying badminton and not going with the norm of doing track or softball was the beginning of my era, I think. I'm a social butterfly, like you said. I like to talk to people. I like to make new friends. I still have some of the friends I had in high school. So I think that transpired into me being in the public service field. My goal in life was always to help people who are disadvantaged, and I targeted people with disabilities because not everybody can do that kind of job. So, my journey began right out of grad school. I stayed in Illinois, did my, degrees here in Illinois. But my first major job was when I left and moved to Texas. That was my first major role and into my field. So I was able to grow from there. And I realized that I wanted to target a specific population, which was veterans, because of the things that they do that I know that I can't do. I take my hat off, no cap, Mayweather.
No cap, Mayweather.
I tip my hats off to our veterans because, again, they're the ones that give us that right of freedom. So I began my journey with the Department of Veteran Affairs in LA. So I moved from Texas to LA, did my time there. Again, met a lot of people, made a lot of friends. But I knew that I wanted to take my career a little step further. So I wanted to work in the headquarters at VA. So now I'm here in the DC area. I move a lot. But I move a lot because I'm not a complacent person. Once I feel like I've mastered something, I need to move on to the next thing. So yeah, definitely, like Luke said, figure out what you want to do. Take a chance. I did. I took a chance. I saw him leave Illinois and go to Georgia and be successful, and I wanted to try that same thing. And I think it's worked wonders for both of us. I know my mom is deeply proud of our entire family, our parents. But again, it started with high school. It started with the things that we learned and we brought to our lifestyles. And I'm forever grateful for everybody, all my mentors at T of North. There's so many I can name. But it was just nice to have that support system while in school.
I just remember the name of the badminton. His name was Coltis.
Yeah. Coach Coltis. Yes.
I just remember the name. All right, cool. Luke, did you have a teacher, role model, anybody that stuck out for you as far as teachers?
Man, Miss Stewart was awesome for me. She, God, I hope that's still her last name. But
no, she's married.
Oh God, yeah, sorry, but no, she was great. I think she was, huh?
You're grown. Tiffany.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy to think about it, but yeah, she was she was a gem for me. She was the one who kind of made me start thinking outside of the box about college, and I knew I was going to college, but she wanted me to think outside the box and kind of follow your dreams. And she was just there every step of the way from a communication standpoint. So yeah, Miss Stewart was great.
What did she teach?
Gosh, obviously Bankston and Coach Lowry, they were awesome too. For me, as far as just teaching me, just mental toughness and how to kind of persevere through things. We went through a lot. So, physically and mentally, gosh, there's so many teachers there that impacted me. Honestly, I can't even remember all of them, but yeah, I took a little piece out of everybody and kind of put them all together and kind of form my own, theory on the way things should be. So I took a lot from a lot of professors and teachers up there.
What about you, Nafi? Who was your go-to?
Oh my God, the list goes on. definitely Miss Stewart.
What did she teach? Why don't I know this woman?
Taught English, and she also taught AP English. So
That's
she was
why.
an English. She
'Cause I
must have
speak
came after.
Ebonics.
She came after you, I think.
Oh, that's dope.
So yeah,
Oh,
Miss Stewart definitely top list. Mr. Webb, Michael Webb, he was also
First
a great
black
inspiration.
teacher. My first black teacher. Black male teacher.
Like Mr. Kawa, Mr. Fermanak. I mean, all my coaches, Morowski, Zada, T, Cultus, Miss Heinz. Who else? I had a whole bunch. Like everybody who coached me, Miss Granage. I remember her. Like all my coaches, definitely for sure. But like I said, I was a social person. So like even teachers that I named weren't even my teachers, but I still had a bond with them. So yeah, I think a lot of people, even like the principal, what was his name? I forgot.
Evans.
He's Dr. Evans now, right? So Dr. Evans. Oh, and also what's his name?
Mr. Fry.
My favorite advisor. What's his name? Mr. Booth too.
Mr. Booth.
Yeah, Mr. Booth.
He just
Mr.
won
Mo.
He just won some election just recently. He just won an election.
Mr. Williams was definitely an inspiration. My favorite.
I still follow Mr. Williams on Facebook. He's hilarious.
I do. He just turned, I think, 50.
Congrats. 5-0.
Shout out. Yeah, but and even like all the even the advisors like were cool. Like I said, like Mr. Booth. I forgot the other one. Remember, was it Miss Castillo? Luke, what was her name? That followed us from junior high. I think.
Yeah, Miss Castillo. I know she changed her last name too, but yeah, she was awesome.
But yeah, I think and also that what was also good about our childhood was that we went to every school that was in Calumet City, right? Starting from Woodrow Wilson to intermediate to Wentworth to junior high. Like we kept that same like system, and we took those different schools. And when we finally, everybody always said that I want to go to TF North when after we finished junior high, and it was like that was a big thing for us to get into TF North because we used to see all the people with their Letterman jackets on. We used to walk home. So yeah, that was a goal for us. So I'm glad they were able to complete that entire journey. Like not a lot of people can say they started from Woodrow Wilson to finishing at TF North.
The Barney song has been retroactively playing in the back of my head. I think the sleep fatigue and fatalysis is starting to kick in. But hey, we appreciate you guys, coming on here, talking about the things that make you guys happy to be proud representatives of the North family. We greatly appreciate you guys. I think, speaking from the big brother aspect, I took great pride in seeing you guys come up through the ranks and create and form your own identity. It's super interesting to grow up with somebody and see them interact every day, and then you see them outside in the real world, and how much of how much of their own person they become. And I really enjoyed seeing that. I enjoyed knowing that you guys, I never had to worry about you guys feeling belittled in my shadow, because you guys were always on top of your own things. You guys were always about doing something that was going to make you happy and prosper in yourself. So I definitely can commend you guys on that. So now that all the formalities are done, break yourself. Nafi, you already broke yourself. If you want this shirt, it's $35 with the medal.
Man, no, give me that shirt.
You feel me? Break yourself, gangster. You donate your money to the wrong place. Luke, make sure you use that link that I sent you. Drop some money in there. We got to go.
I got you. I
don't want to hear I got you. I need to see you, fam. I'm going to be home next week. Who coming home?
Yeah, I won't be there.
I'll
be home.
I need someone to be my chaperone.
Chaperone where?
As I drive around the town. But this has been our little segment. We're going to be talking offline. We'll get some party people in here in a little bit, but I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming on. Say bye.
All right, bye.
We supposed to hang up? Don't hang up, fool.
Bye.
But it's so hard to find through the daily grind. Been working overtime, and I'm sleep deprived. Shorty on my line and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night. Don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down and